Is Viral Hunt your first film role?
It's my first feature film.
Okay, your first
Yeah,
feature film.
and
Okay,
it's my first non-student film.
non-student film. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
What attracted you to the project? How did you get involved?
I just honestly like I'm an actor just starting out, so I'm looking for opportunities wherever I can.
Hmm.
And I always scroll through backstage, like the new jobs that are available for the like sort of person that I am, like my age, my race, my height, my everything.
Hmm.
I got my filters and the jobs pop up and it popped up. I try and apply for as many things as I can.
Okay, okay.
So that's how I kind of came across it.
Hmm.
And yeah, and they had me audition. It was a really interesting audition. They
Okay,
wanted me to perform like one of the more intense like action sequences,
okay,
but just in my house. So I'm in my house like filming the scene with like a knife, pretending I'm getting attacked, and like it was fun. It was fun.
wow. Okay, okay. I could tell by your countenance and the smile on your face that you had a good time with it. I was going to ask you, how did you
Yeah,
enjoy it? Okay.
I really did enjoy it because, uh, I've done a lot of, I've trained a lot in drama school,
Okay.
and I've taken so many movement classes
Hmm.
where it's all about like storytelling through movement and breath, and just your use of your body, and because I was, my whole body, I had a costume, I had a mask
Hmm.
on,
Hmm.
and I didn't have any lines. I had to use that training
Okay.
in like a really practical way. I'd
Sure.
never applied it before like that, so it was cool. Yeah,
Okay.
I
Okay.
really enjoyed it.
Wow, I would imagine that that was a different depth or level of acting because, like you said, you weren't using your words, but you were using your body and mannerisms in that. So,
Exactly. Not even like facial expressions or
sure.
anything like that. It's
Mm,
like it went towards my, because I've got a mask. You can't see what, but somehow I've still got to like show what the character is thinking and what the character wants.
sure, sure.
I luckily I've had plenty of training and know how to do that, and even stuff like mask work.
Hmm.
So, and you put it on and you you kind of start to feel it take over a little bit.
Nice.
And
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
it's
Huh.
really fun.
Good. That's interesting because like I think that kind of leads me to my next question, which was what steps did you take or what things did you do to prepare for the role in the film? I think some of what you said kind of alluded to it, but please, by all means, expound a little bit if you can.
Honestly, I mean, not too much.
Okay.
Like, I've trained a lot in movement work and mask
Sure.
work and stuff like that.
Hmm.
So I felt pretty well prepared. And
Nice.
I'm of the belief that, like, technique is there to fill in the blanks when
Hmm.
instinct doesn't do what it's supposed to do. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Then that's when you go back and you look in your toolkit and you say, okay, how can I flesh out this character?
Hmm.
What can I, if I'm not believing something, what do I need to make it believable for me? What
Sure.
do I need to put my shoulder behind this role?
Sure.
But for this, everything felt honestly really organic
Okay.
and like and just fun and like playful. Like my what I wanted was just so clear in every scene because my goal is to kill these people
Hmm.
in every scene that I'm in. And so it's like it's just a very singular drive that this person has.
Sure. Sure.
And that's for me it's kind of it's easy to play that as an actor. You know exactly what you want and you go
Hmm.
after it.
Okay. Okay. Nice. Real good. Real good. Were there any key things that you learned while working on this particular project, Viral Hunt?
Hmm.
Anything that stuck out in particular?
I mean, I think again because I have most of my experiences in theater,
Sure.
right?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I haven't been on very many film sets.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, so every film set that I've been on so far has just been really different,
Sure.
and like getting acquainted with different people's styles of directing,
Hmm.
and like what I liked about this project is that like we didn't stick to the script like it was a Bible. You know what
Hmm.
I mean?
Sure.
We would adapt to the space that we were in
Hmm.
and to the like the needs of the actors, and we would figure out how are we going to make it work in this actual real world environment, as opposed to
Sure.
how are we going to try and like take all of these things and try and mold them into something that we are. No, it was very an adaptable process, which I really liked,
Okay.
and it just felt very like, yeah, just like a, I felt free in this environment, and I'm not, if I'm honest, I can't tell you exactly why I
Okay.
felt so comfortable,
Sure.
but yeah,
Okay. Good stuff. It's interesting because I found that comfort is important in the multitude of things, performing everything, a lot of stuff. I mean, when you're comfortable with a person, you can open up to them and communicate and have a greater level of friendship or romantic
yeah,
relationship. So that's really good and that's key. That
yeah.
that was something that worked for you. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I think I really do think it was just because I had so much fun playing the character.
Sure.
If I could like say it was anything, it's just I really liked being in that costume. I looked so
Okay.
scary, and I liked the fight choreography. It was just
Sure.
fun to
Okay.
do. So I wasn't worried if I was like doing a good job or if I was pleasing people or
Hmm.
making, whatever. I was
Hmm.
just I was relaxed, and I
Sure.
was like I felt like I was in my element, and I felt like I did good work,
Mm,
and because of that,
good
you know
stuff.
what I mean? I didn't need to
Excellent.
worry about the extra stuff.
For sure. For sure. As an actor, what are your short-term goals and your long-term goals?
Mm. Short term goals, I would like to get more like official work,
Okay.
really.
Hmm.
Like stuff that's higher paid,
Hmm. Sure.
making and stuff that's like posted on Spotlight or that I'm getting through established casting directors.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, those are short term goals, and I
Sure.
feel like they're achievable sort of within this next year.
Hmm.
Um, and long term goals, I want to. I mean, when I talk about my long term goals, a lot of it is about like being able to have a family
Sure.
and
Sure.
being able to provide for my family with
Hmm.
my acting,
Hmm.
right? And like that means like healthcare and like safe neighborhood and like
Hmm.
all that, which in this world is a lot of money.
Hmm.
So, which if you're an actor, it's like you need a kind of a high level of success to be able
Sure.
to support a family.
Sure.
So, having like a series regular role on a TV show or something like that where I can really sort of feel more established. But then further than that, I have a lot of ideas and
Hmm.
stories that I want to tell,
Hmm.
you know? So, being able to produce and write
Okay.
and direct my own projects would be really, really great because
Sure.
I feel like I have something to say and yeah, something to
Okay.
contribute.
That sounds good. Well, I mean, just based upon our conversation and your energy, your knowledge, your enthusiasm, Ty, I'm looking forward to some good things to come from you for sure.
I appreciate that. Thank you.